What's up, guys? All right, I'm back with a video today because I want to talk to you guys about a message that recently just pops up. I know I've had, issues with this message, and I'm sure there's lots of other people out there who actually see this message. But I actually have the answers on how you can fix this issue so it doesn't pop up again. Now, keep in mind, some of the stuff that I'm going to mention in this video, you will not see it on my screen for the reasons that I've already done it myself. So once you've already installed everything that I'm going to tell you to install and walk you through, you'll no longer see it any longer as far as inside of your PC, because that means you've already completed, the task that needs to be done. All right, so have you been trying to get into your Nvidia control panel? That way you can change like some settings because you want better performance. Let's just say like when you're streaming, or maybe you're just playing, normal like Call of Duty, Cold War, Apex Legends, or just maybe Fortnite. And you're noticing that like you have a crazy lag, or like your game is skipping. I guess you would still consider that a lag, or there could be tons of reasons, but you mostly notice this whenever you start streaming. All right, so I've got the answers. Just follow along with me here. And like I said, the message that you would see pop up if you was having issues, it would say Nvidia control panel, and then it'd have like a little red circle with a white X in it, says access denied, and it says failure to apply selected settings to your system. All right, so if you're seeing this pop up whenever you're going down, let's see, right here. All right, let me go up here and do it. So if you're going down to the right corner, let's just say if you're going to, or let's do it from here. All right, so if you're going to your Nvidia control panel, all right, let's say you're going to go right here and you're going to click on Manage 3D Settings. And every time you go change your global settings, all of this starts messing up, okay? For example, like this one right here, there's one in here that you would want to change. Let me see if I can find it for us. And this one is really, really aggravating because every time you try to change it, it automatically pops back up, and it gives you like the worst problems in the world. All right, so this would be one of them. So when you click on that, and then there's another one that would be, you're actually going to put it on your actual, what your graphic card is. All right, here it is. So when you go to the OpenGL rendering GPU, all right, so let's say this is one of the ones that you want to use. All right, so whenever you would close on it, it would look like this. All right, it's going to come up and ask, do you want to apply these changes? We're going to say yes. All right, so as you've seen that everything went black for just a moment. Now let's go back into this. Now, any other time, whenever you would click on that because you would want it to change, then it would not be there, okay? All of that right there would absolutely change. So I'm going to go down and show you now. As you see, I'm running the RTX 2070 in this computer. So I'm going to walk you through it, and I'm going to show you what the best settings would be. So follow along with me, and hopefully I'm able to help you, get everything set up as far as for, this part. And if I'm able to help, guys, I'd greatly appreciate it if you go ahead and smack a thumbs up there. It would mean a lot to me. All right, so let's see here. Give me just a second because it does take a few minutes. All right, so you want to turn this one off. Now, these are set up to, pretty much, they pretty much like suit your PC the way that, is pretty much what's best for it. But sometimes you have to change it just depending on the games that you're going to be playing and all that, because some games can actually throw you off and it causes, everything to turn out to be 10 times worse. All right, so I'm actually just going through them one at a time here, so that way we can keep up with it. All right, so you want to go on down. And then, let's see, we're going to go check on. All right, so that one's going to be at the 4. Y'all just follow along with me here, guys. So low latency is going to be off. Your max frame is actually going to be off. And some of you all may have monitor technology. If you do, put it on G-Sync compatible. All right, and then the next one you're going to run up on is your multi-framed here. It's going to be off. Your OpenGL, set it to your graphic card. All right, your power management needs to be on prefer maximum performance, because you want to get the maximum performance out of your card. All right, and then this one here is going to be your preferred refresh rate. It's going to be highest available. Now, guys, if you do not like the way that this, has turned out, just like take a screenshot of it before you start. That way you can go back and just change it back to the way it was. But I have found this to work out way better for me. And you know what? It could possibly work out way better for yourself. All right, so that's going to be allow. All right, this one here is actually going to be high performance. All right, and then you've got, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and go on down. And let's see, so this is going to be on. And this, let's see, it's going to be off. All right, and let's see, it's going to be off. And then we're going to turn the 3D application setting off as well. And then it's going to be 1, and that's going to be off. All right, so hopefully this doesn't close out after we've done this. But let's go ahead and pretend we want to close out again. We're going to hit yes. All right, so it didn't boot us out there, which was a real good thing. All right, let's go back to the control panel and make sure they stayed. Sometimes it does not stay, and it can be, real irritating when this happens. But, if it does stay, then hey, that's even better. All right, so it looks like everything did stay for me. So we got high performance there. This is off. All right, so that stayed. Now, if you're clicking on this page, like I was saying, okay, let's say you want to go in and you want to change these global settings, but every time you go to click on the X up in the right-hand corner, like I was showing you guys, and right there where it says, do you want to change these settings? You click yes, and then all of a sudden, you get the message that pops up, says NVIDIA control panel, access denied, failed to apply selected settings to your system. If that occurs, now if this does not occur, then none of this video applies to you, other than if you want to, do your manage 3D settings, then you can change them. But like I said, these settings aren't for everyone. But if you have a card that's somewhere, similar to what I have, then hey, feel free to go ahead and use these settings, only if you'd like. All right, so if you're getting that warning message, then what I want to show you is I need you can just close out of this, go down to your folder, down to the bottom here, open it up, and you're going to go look for your Windows C. All right, when your Windows C opens up, you're going to look for program files. All right, and just double click on it. And then the next one you're going to come to is NVIDIA Corporation. All right, you're going to open it up. And whenever you get that one, you're going to look for Control Panel Client, okay? Now, as far as myself, like I said, this is where I possibly would not be seeing it for the fact that I've already went in and set everything up. But if you can see it, then that's 10 times better, okay? So look for Control Panel Client. And whenever you find that one, just go ahead, and open that folder up as well. All right, and then the next one it's going to lead you into is actually going to say NVC PLUI. So that's NVCPLUI. All right, I need you to right click that one. So don't open it all the way up. Make sure you right click it. All right, and then when you right click it, I need you to make sure that you come down just a little bit. It's right underneath open. It's going to say run as administrator. So go ahead and, do the run as administrator. All right, that's step one. You're absolutely done right there, okay? So you're complete. Now, the next thing you'll do is you'll come down to the search bar down here, and you're actually going to search Device Manager. All right, when your Device Manager opens up, I need you to actually go where it says Display Adapters right here. Click on the little arrow if it's not already open that's pointing down. And then underneath here, you're going to see your graphic card, which is, mine's the Nvidia Geforce RTX 2070. Go ahead and open it. Actually, you don't even have to open it. I got a little far ahead of myself there. The reason you're looking at this is so you can, figure out what graphic card you have. So if you already know what graphic card you have, just go ahead and skip over the Device Manager. That's my fault. All right, so just remember which one you have. So no matter if it's, the 900 series, if it's a 20 series, 30 series, no matter what. So keep it in the back of your mind which one you have. All right, and after that's over, go ahead and close that out. And then I just need you to go to your Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, whatever it is you use. All right, go up here to the box, and I need you to make sure you type in NVIDIA drivers download. All right, as soon as that pops up, make sure you click on the first one, which is going to be download drivers NVIDIA. All right, now I'm not going to actually go through with this whole process because I don't need to re-download it again. But this is the part that I was telling you that it could actually take a little bit for it to download. But if it does, no worries. Let it just, do its thing, and it'll be perfectly fine. All right, so you want to come up here, and you want to make sure that you actually, and by the way, the link is in the description in case you ever want to remember what this link is. If I don't forget, I'll drop it down in my description for you guys. But I think walking through the video would be a lot easier for you all. Okay. So now that what you want to do is you want to make sure that product type is, of course, a Geforce. All right, you want to get that up there. Then you're going to look for your product series. Now, if you're running a Geforce, like let's say like 970, then of course it's going to be the 900 series. If you're running like a 2010, or I don't even know, I just made that up randomly off my head, okay? I'm just throwing out numbers. So, okay, let's just use mine. If you're running a 2070, then of course it's going to be a 20 series. If you're running one of the new 3080s, then it's going to be a 30 series. All right, so here it is. It gives you a whole lot of, examples. Like here's the 16. So like if you're running like a 1660 or a 1660 Ti, then you're going to be in the 16 series. So just come through here and find the one that you're using, which mine was. Now make sure you look over here where it says notebooks. You don't want to get this mixed up and download the wrong one. So make sure you choose like RTX. That one's mine. So I was using the RTX 20 series. Now my product is back a minute ago when I took you to the Device Manager. That is where you're going to have to look for this. Find the one that your Device Manager told you that you had. And then your operating system needs to be Windows 10 64-bit, okay? Because that's what we're downloading this for. All right, your download type needs to be Game Ready Driver, so that's your GRD. And then whatever language that you guys prefer, make sure you put your language in there. And then you're actually going to hit search. All right, it's going to come up right here, GeForce Game Ready Driver, and then it tells you the version is the 460.89. And the release date is, of course, 12/15/2020. That's when they had their most recent update. And then it just gives you all the information. The file size is 628.11 megabytes. It's kind of big. So then you'll just hit download, okay? Once you do all that, then, you've got everything completely set up. You'll click download here, and then it's going to actually pop up again and say download again. And down here in the left-hand corner, you're going to wait for your download to finish down here because that's where the file's actually going to pop up at. So as soon as it finishes, make sure that you click right here, and whenever you click on it, that's to start, the actual install drivers. It'll go ahead and finish, installing, doing what it needs to do. Then the next thing you're going to see after that is it's going to pop up and it's going to say Nvidia like display driver, and then it's going to say international package, and then it wants you to specify the folder where the driver files are to be saved, and of course it's going to be in your C drive, exactly where you went to look for it. So C drive should be what comes up right there. Just go ahead and click OK when it does come up, and then let it do its thing. Next thing you know, it will pop up to the Nvidia graphics driver version 446.14 page, which is going to be your Nvidia installer. All right, so the first thing it's going to pop up, it's going to say checking system compatibility. So let it go ahead and do the system check on it. You'll see like a little black box and the little green line running across. So you'll click next, for it to do the check. And then you'll see the part pop up and it's going to say Nvidia graphics driver and Geforce Experience. And then there's going to be another box underneath it with a little circle beside it. You can check either or. The second one is going to say Nvidia graphics driver. You need to make sure the box for Nvidia graphics driver is the one that's checked. And then go ahead and hit agree and continue. All right, once you've done that, make sure that you look over to the left. It says license agreement, system check, options, install, finish, all that. Then you need to make sure that you click on custom where it says advanced. So your options will be express, recommended, and then custom, advanced. So make sure you click on custom, advanced, and go ahead and hit next for me. All right, so once you get that done, then you're going to see custom installation options. It's going to say graphic drivers, HD audio driver, Nvidia Geforce Experience, system software, all that. All of them will probably be checked besides the Nvidia Geforce Experience. Don't worry about it. Make sure you come down underneath that gray box. It's going to say perform a clean installation with a little warning sign. Make sure you put a check mark inside that box and you hit next. All right, so whenever that happens, you're going to see over on the left-hand side, once it, finished doing all of its, installing and updating, it's going to say, Nvidia installer has finished. All right, so once that's done, down to the bottom right-hand corner, go ahead and click close for me. All right, and when close is done, then you can just, go up, like if you notice that you go back to your control panel for your Nvidia and this is still not working for you, then what I need you to do is make sure that you go ahead and restart your computer, and that way everything will load back up. All right, once you've got that done, I need you to actually make sure that you open up your window browser. Doesn't matter which one, Google, Internet Explorer, whatever. And I need you to type in Geforce Experience under Google somewhere. I use Google, but this one here it just kind of randomly popped up. Go to Geforce Experience. Once your Geforce Experience pops up, it's going to look just like this, okay? Make sure you click download now. And whenever, it finished doing its download and all that, it's going to pop up and ask you, do you already have an email associated with this account? If you already have an account and you've just not used it, or maybe you have a pre-built computer and it's just never been set up, go ahead and register your device, because I'm going to show you exactly what this does, okay? All right, let's just close out of it. Let's go into Geforce Experience. So this is actually a place where you can go in and set up performance, and then you can automatically go in and update your drivers and all of that. And that's what you want to do. You want to make sure you go in and update your drivers, because if you're one of the people who's actually never set your program up, then it's not going to notify you and tell you when there's a new update. So a lot of people sit around and play the same games, and they never knew that, their graphics card drivers really needed an update. So you want to make sure that you actually get everything updated. Now, some of these, you're going to see games like, let's just find one for example. All right, right here's your drivers. And this is where it's always going to tell you that if it's up to date. And you can check for updates right here. And if there's a new, update, it's going to tell you. And make sure that you go ahead and update it to, the most recent update. All right, so let's see here. If you'll notice, some of these have like a little minus check at the top, and some of them have, like a little green check. All right, so I'm going to show you what that's all about. All right, so we're going to click on details. When you click on details, all right, so it says game is optimized. All right, so I don't really think that the choice you should optimize every game. All right, so let's go revert. If you hit revert, you know what I'm saying, then it literally takes you down through here, and because it's going to change the settings to every single one of your games, okay? And you don't want to do that. So make sure, like I said, that you just go through here, and my opinion, I would not click optimize because you want your settings to be the way that you want them. So just be careful, if you do choose that. All right, you can go back to this one here. And the reason that you're going to see like more than one game is just because, that means it's been updated since then. All right, so, and you can go change, all of these. If you've accidentally clicked optimize, just go ahead and revert it. It's not going to matter. So revert means that you're running it, or I'm sorry, optimize means, you're running it at pretty much factory settings. And that's what I don't want to do. So you want to run it at, the ones that you want to run it at. So anyways, if you see the little green check, that just means it's all factory settings. Yeah. With that being said, that's pretty much it. There you go. So there it is. It says disabled due to ray tracing, all high. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Rendering resolutions. So it's 100. And then you can just go in and see if you notice a difference in gameplay. So we'll load it up and see what it looks like. All right. It'll take just a few minutes for it to load up. As soon as it loads up, we'll be good to go. And we'll check out the graphics on it. The graphics have probably turned out to be a lot better. Let's see here. Your game did not shut down properly during your last session. Would you like to start in safe mode? Safe mode will change your graphics settings. Let's just close that out, guys. We'll pull that over here. That's because I restarted the computer when I was trying to fix everything. But you don't want it to ever change your settings. All right, so it says allow Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War to use Geforce Experience to automatically capture highlights of your gameplay. You can undo this later in Geforce Experience in-game overlay settings. I'm going to choose no because when I record, I record just like we are right now. All right, guys. And if you're anything like me, you'll go to your settings, go to audio. Let's see here. Voice chat is, all right, disabled. Or no, it's actually enabled. And then it's on push to talk. There we go. All right, so we can go to the mall, I guess. Do we still got the mall? Ooh, I think they've taken the mall away. All right, we'll just do this one. I didn't know they'd already taken that one away. Alright, here we go. So as you see, the graphics look pretty good, guys. Yep. It looks so good I got killed. And if you'll see up there, it says press Alt plus Z to use Geforce Experience in the game. Which you can turn that off so it doesn't, you know, continue to do that. I've not played this game in forever. Oh, that's my own partner. Yeah, you come in at the wrong minute. Oh, he smacked me with that bomb, didn't he? Or that grenade. Ooh. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you just for a second. Hope you've actually enjoyed the video. Hope I could help you out with a little bit of graphics there. So, like I said, I'll just finish out here. You guys don't have to watch the rest of this. He was dumb for standing there. But you guys don't have to watch the rest of this. Just goofing off. So, but I greatly, greatly appreciate you guys coming in and watching. So if you don't care, make sure that you smack a thumbs up on the video if the settings have helped you in any type of way, or if the content's been helpful in any type of way. And hope to see you again in the next video. And if you got any kind of questions or you want any further help with anything else, yeah, please hit me up, guys. Just drop a comment below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.